Washington is an amazing place, a place where the truth is often treated like silly putty. It's often stretched and distorted to where it's unrecognizable. Charles Schumer, senator from New York, took to the Senate floor this week taking issue with FRC's opposition to taxpayer funding of abortion and Planned Parenthood's federal gravy train. Take a look.
The new demand from the far right is that we go along with all their extraneous riders. They don't belong on a budget bill, but they were shoehorned onto H.R. 1 anyhow. Now these hardliners in the House want them in any deal. These measures are like a heavy anchor bogging down the budget. In recent days, a number of right-wing interest groups, like the Family Research Council, began encouraging Republicans to vote against any budget measure that doesn't contain some of these controversial policy measures. That's why a compromise has been so hard to come by on the budget. It's because hard-right Republicans want more than spending cuts. They want to impose their entire social agenda on the back of a must-pass budget. Those on the right are entitled to their policy positions, but there's a time and a place to debate these issues. And, Mr. President, this ain't it. If this debate were only about spending cuts, we could probably come to an agreement before too long. But we'll have a hard time coming to an agreement if those on the far right treat the budget as an opportunity to enact a far-ranging social agenda.
Let's be clear what we're talking about. Congress, led by House Republicans, is trying to do what the last Congress, which was led by Mr. Schumer's party, did not do: adopt an annual budget. Now, why would the last Congress, which was totally controlled by Mr. Schumer and his party, not pass a budget? Because they were too busy not only forcing their far-left social agenda on Americans, taxpayer funding of abortion, government control of health care, open homosexuality in the military, they were busy forcing taxpayers to pick up the tab for this far-ranging social agenda. Well, what was the tab? Well, annual deficits that totaled almost $3 trillion in the last 2 years. There is a time and a place to address the misguided policies and deficit spending that Mr. Schumer and his liberal colleagues have been forcing Americans to pay for. And Mr. Schumer, you're wrong. This is the time and this is the place. But you are right in one thing. The Family Research Council, Heritage Action, and the Club for Growth are an anchor in this process. And we will do our best to ensure that this country drifts no further to the left and out into the sea of irrelevance that the irresponsible spending you've promoted will do.